All right, hey everybody, Justin Jones with Internet Marketing Expert Group, sitting here in the conference room at IMEG. I'm Justin Jones, CEO founder. Basically, wanted to give clients hosting with Liquid Web a few updates. One thing I want to address is a lot of people don't even know who they host with, and that's actually not rare and not a problem. So, if you're watching this video, it's probably because your website's down. And you have been asking a lot of questions, and as you should, and those are fine. The one thing we want to first address is some questions. This video will probably be about 10 minutes in length, and I apologize for that. There's just a lot to go over and a lot of questions to answer. So the biggest thing we've gotten is a lot of phone calls about when's our website going to be up? When's our website going to be up? And a little bit about the background of that. January 30th on Monday, about 2 a.m., your server with Liquid Web had some issues. By the way, Liquid Web is the web host located in Lansing, Michigan. They have 2 data centers there, one in Scottsdale, Arizona. And basically with that, they are an awesome. They're not the only ones we work with. We also work closely with Rackspace. Our 2 favorites are Rackspace and Liquid Web. They just do an awesome job. A lot of people said, like, well, a couple clients were like, I know somebody's with GoDaddy and they never go down. And that may be the case, but we have clients with GoDaddy also, and they do go down. There's nobody immune to this. GoDaddy's not bad. I personally wouldn't put them with them. I just don't trust my online e-commerce business on a $30 a year plan. Now, they have dedicated servers. One of our large clients hosts with GoDaddy. They have about an $800 dedicated server, $800 per month dedicated server, and they were down 6 times last year. So it's not one of those things. They have a 100% uptime guarantee. So does Liquid Web. So does Rackspace. So does anybody in the industry that's worth anything. But what they're telling you is our network will be up 100% of the time. They're not talking about your server. They're talking about the network, because the network is at least triple redundant. Your server typically is not. 98% of the servers on the internet have no redundancy. There's you might have dual hard drive, but there's, no redundancy on RAID, no redundancy on operating system, no redundancy on system board, network card, those kind of things. So if the operating system gets corrupt, system board fails, you are down. The only way to solve that is what's called a high availability setup, and that's going to involve a load balancer out front, 2 to 4 servers, 2 minimum if you're running Linux, 4 is recommended if you're running a Windows environment. The server that has failed is Windows, so if you're on it, you would require 4. That's going to run you about $2,000 to $3,000 a month, depending on who you go with. And that's going to give you true redundancy across everything. So the best analogy I'll give you for that is, imagine saying my car never breaks down. Now, I know people that have Toyotas that have drove 200,000 miles, put tires, oil, and fuel in the car, and never had a problem. And I know people that's had issues. So it's really just a matter of, who do you talk to? So I can tell you, because I've dealt with this for 12 years and had over 1,000 clients on hosting platforms, and everybody has issues. What you're looking for is quick, awesome support and a killer network. And Rackspace and Liquid Web, hands down, in my opinion, are the 2 best options. So with that said, when's your website going to be up? As fast as humanly possible is when it's going to be up. I've said this to clients. I know you care a lot about your website and your business being up, but I guarantee you that I care more than that. I've been here since 6:15 on Monday morning. I have not left. I have not slept. I'm still here. I'm going to be here again tonight because we're still doing resource, helping Liquid Web do that to make it faster. So the big thing is to give you little details about what happened, and then tell you how you can prevent this in the future. I'm not going to use this video to explain various types of hosting platforms with you. I'm going to follow up with you in a video after this to explain different hosting types, so everybody can understand, because I want all of our clients and everybody to understand kind of what's out there and what can you do, because I think an informed, educated client is a better client, so we want that. So the big thing is what has happened. January 30th, about 2 a.m., our developers team in Sri Lanka basically identified some issues, and that the server was down. They didn't send me an email to notify me because we are affected by this also. Our email's down, our websites are down. We have over 80 different services that run on imagonline.com for our clients. That's been affected by this, so we are heavily affected by this also. But the big thing is that I woke up to a text message from our key developer Ane in Sri Lanka, who basically said, "Hey, the website's down. You need to contact Liquid Web and let them know." So 6:15, I call Liquid Web. They start going through some things, and basically around 7:30, 7:45, they contact me back and say, "Hey, there's a corrupt operating system. We're going to try to fix that and keep you updated." They called back about 45 minutes later and said, "Hey, we're not going to be able to do that. We're going to have to do a repair install. We're going to have to take the server completely offline and run the repair." About 2 hours later, they contacted back and said, "Hey guys, that didn't take. We recommend building a new server, installing a fresh operating system, and at that point restoring from backups." So we told them to do that. 2:45-ish, I think it was actually 2:44, they contacted us and said, "Hey, server's ready. We're going to start restoring backups." And we said, "Okay, we'll let you know when you're done." Which is typically they just start the restoration and just watch it and make sure there's no errors, and if so, what's going on, that kind of thing. So about 8 hours passed. They called and said, "Hey guys, that failed. We're going to start it again." I said, "Okay." About 5 hours passed. It failed again, and they said, "Hey, what do you want to do?" And I said, "What are the options?" And they said, "Well, we can try again, or we can do a manual restore, but we're really going to need your help doing that." So we started the manual restore process with them. Two of their key engineers and myself and Ane has been working with them the whole time. They've been on the scene. They've been gone. I mean, they've been there the entire time. I've been there the entire time. Ane did sleep for 6 hours. I don't want the key developer who's setting up your websites to go completely without sleep, because he's key to that. Liquid Web, obviously, they have about 380 employees, so they've kind of passed it around, so so they could get some rest also. But so basically, we're doing a manual restore, which is the slowest way to do it. But with this instance, with the backup issue and the restoration, there was no other option. So it's a slow, tedious process. And the good news is it seems all the data is intact. It just the actual backup structure, but the data is good. We just have to move it manually. So we're doing that. We have about 3 to 4 websites back up. We're taking them in order of size, because the larger, the longer it takes. So the larger your website is, physical size, not largest company, largest, but physical size is down the list. Of course, they're all very important, but that's just the way we did it. It was the best for everyone involved, to get everything up as quick as possible. So we're going to give more updates on when it's all said and done, and actually give a written response for everybody if they need to send it to guests or vendors or whatever may be involved, where they're like, "Hey, what happened when you were down for so long?" So so to plan for the future, I got with Rackspace and Liquid Web on this and kind of told them our situation. Like, our clients can't spend $2,000 to $3,000 a month. It's just not sensible. I've been in this for 12 years. I've seen 2 major outages. If I would have put my business on a high availability server platform, I would spend over $300,000, and I've only been down about 4 days in 12 years. So it just doesn't make sense in my instance. I do recommend, if you're doing over about $60,000, $65,000 a day in e-commerce online, I highly recommend that you get with us and let us consult with you on that, or get with Rackspace directly or Liquid Web on that, or whoever that's a respectable web company out there. So with that, the future plan is this. They do have a solution that would add about $15 to $25 a month, we're estimating at this point, on your account, that if this ever happened again, the restore process would have a lot more revisioning and would be a lot faster, because it's actually not moving files. It's at the data sector level, where you're actually literally moving ones and zeros, and it's just a lot faster than actually moving files. So that's a better solution. It is a little more money, But we're not talking about $2,000 or $3,000 or even going complete dedicated, where you can do some more flexibility, where you're actually looking at, probably $400 to $500 a month on average. Rackspace is going to run you about $800 a month. This is going to run you about $15 to $25 more. And a really bad day, like a system board failure, operating system corruption, those kind of things, you're looking at a really bad day is about 6 to 8 hours, estimated about 3 to 4. And I think most of you can live with that. I know I can in my business, so that I'm definitely going to do it. In fact, I've already done it. As soon as our website's up and live, and it is last in queue, it's not the largest, but I put it at the end because our clients come before we do. So with that said, we are going to do a video to kind of explain what the possibilities are and consult with you on that, or by all means contact any hosting. We don't care who you use, as long as it's a good hosting platform with awesome support, because you're going to contact us when your website's down, because your web hosting company is going to have to work with us on your website, if we maintain your website, but we probably do if you're watching this video. So that's the plan for the future. Of course, we're always looking for improvement. We can talk about what all's happened all day, but the big thing is that you grow from failures and hard times in life, and that's what we're here to do, is grow from this and help you grow from it. So we thank everybody for your patience. If I've been unavailable to you, it's because I really have been on the phone and working with a team and slew of people. Jay, who's probably your account rep's available. If he's been bombarded, always contact Jason, who's the CFO, who is next in line after me. So our email's down if you've emailed us. As I said, we've been affected by this also. So please call us, 865, if you get any questions, 865-622-2008. 865-622-2008. My extension is 100, Jay's 101, and I believe Jason's 104. So thanks, everybody. Just want to give everybody a little update on this. I know it sucks. I assure you, as you can probably tell from bags under my eyes, and if I seem spacey, it's because I haven't slept. But I'm happy to do this. This is my passion, and I really feel that we're a partner with you, not just your marketing agency, but I consider all of our clients friends, and we're partners. So I would expect this from somebody that I was partnered with. So that's why we're here. So please ask if you have any questions, and if you want to speak with me directly, and a lot of clients do, that's fine. Jay is very knowledgeable and very good at follow-up, so you can get with him. But if you want to speak with me directly, that's fine. Just be patient until I get all this back up and managed out. I'll be glad to speak with you and answer any questions you have. And do watch for that video coming that I'm going to do about the different hosting platforms. I think it's something that every business owner that is doing business online really needs to understand if they just want to be really business savvy. So thanks, everybody. Have a good night.